So here we have a big bag of puzzles, and some of the puzzles in this bag are broken ones which need to be fixed, others need to be stickered, some need to be assembled, and some are mods that I've not finished off. So it's quite a big bag, and yeah, let's take a look at what's inside. So first off is the Dion Gem 4. Yeah, this just basically, I was just messing around with it one day, just kind of like turning the layers, and it basically exploded and pieces went flying everywhere, and this is how it looks now. So this is a puzzle that I need to assemble. Here we have this MFA 4-layer super square one. This was like a few years ago. I think I used two MFA 4-layer super square ones. I took the pieces out of both of them and then kind of combined the pieces together in such a way to make like a new kind of 4-layer super square one. I can't really remember exactly what I did, but these are basically the pieces that are left over, and I think there's enough pieces here to make a 4-layer super square one with. And I think because of the types of pieces that are left over, I think the only shape that I'll be able to make is like the you know, like the star shape or the flower shape. Here is the Dion Zanshi 2017. Now, after I made the unboxing video of this, I realised that one of the torpedoes had broken off a piece, and then let's see if I can find it. And then one day, I think it's there. One day I picked this up and I noticed that this cube, it's kind of got a dent in it. It's like, I think it's a bit cracked. You can see the crack there, and there's kind of a dent in it. So now whenever I turn the layer that has this cube on it, it kind of feels a bit weird. So I did pick it up off the floor, so I'm thinking maybe while it was on the floor I may have stood on it by accident, and that's what has caused this. But surely if I had stood on a cube by accident, I would know about it. I mean, I can't really think of any other explanation for why this would have happened, so I will probably buy another one of these. So this is one of those Long Crane Broxton water puzzles, and I have another one of these cocktail ones, and this particular one, it's got like cracks on it and everything. So I've got an idea of how to get water back into these puzzles, but before I attempt to try the idea out on a decent one, I would rather try it on this one first, because it's, you know, it's already messed up anyway, it's already got cracks in it, so it doesn't matter too much if I ruin it by accident. These are parts of a Bagua cube. Yeah, the Bagua cube, when I received it, some of the pieces were like cracked and stuff, and like the caps on every centre were cracked and everything. And I think when turning it, sometimes kind of bits of plastic would fall out. So I've basically disassembled it, and one day maybe I'll just kind of glue the broken bits of plastic together and try and assemble the puzzle. Although it does seem like it will be very difficult to assemble the puzzle because there's just so many small pieces. Luckily I did get a replacement for this, so I've got a fully working replacement which was sent for free. There's some more parts of the Bagua cube. I'll show you what I mean about the cracked centres. So you might be able to see some cracks there. This one is pretty cracked, like all around this area. You can see cracks there and everything. So yeah, very strange. I guess maybe the box that it was in when it was sent to me, maybe it got crushed underneath some real heavy boxes or something. I honestly don't know. This is a 3x5x5. So some of the puzzles in this bag I did get quite a long time ago, and I've either not stickered them or assembled them yet. And the reason why that is because I'm basically saving them to do a video with. So for example, this puzzle, I would like to cut my own stickers for it, but to do that I'm going to need to kind of figure out how to do it well so the stickers look good, and also I want to make a video of that as well. So because it's going to be a lot of hard work, it's kind of put me off stickering it. If I wasn't planning on cutting my own stickers and I wasn't planning on making a video about it, and I was to just get some stickers from, like, say, Oliver Stickers, it would be stickered by now. I would have stickered it months ago. And it's the same kind of thing, you know, it's the same kind of reason for other puzzles in this bag which aren't stickered, or puzzles which I've not assembled yet. So this is a Void Mega Minx. Yeah, sometimes when I'd be turning the layers it would just kind of explode. And it would be because, let's see if I can remember, because it was a few years back, the last time I used this. So you can see there's like a part missing there. So it's basically one of these parts. They're all glued down, and when you're turning the layers it can kind of put force like in between these things, and so like occasionally like one of these things would come unstuck, and when you're turning it, it would just kind of explode. I would super glue them back down, but then others would come away. I think maybe even some of the ones that I glued down would come away as well, and it would just explode again. So basically I need to try and get a hold of some really strong super glue, and then hopefully this puzzle will be usable. I'm not sure if it's the Mephits one or if it's like a knockoff one. And we've got some pieces there. I think these came with the MF8 3x3 tiled. I think is it called the MF8 Legend? I'm not really sure. And we've got some more Bagua parts there. Here we have loads of spare parts for magic snakes. So if a magic snake breaks, I can just repair it with these pieces. I've actually repaired a couple in the past, and it's quite awkward really trying to repair them, but not too difficult really. More Bagua parts. What's this? So this is the Master Square one. Like I was saying with the puzzle that I've not stickered yet. Like I got this 3 years ago, and the reason why I've still not assembled it yet is because I want to do it on video, and that's what's been putting me off assembling it, because it's like when I try to record myself assembling a puzzle, it just makes it much more harder work and much more time consuming, because, you know, I'll sometimes make mistakes in the video, and so, you know, I'm kind of worrying like, am I at the right angle here? Can it be seen properly? You know, like in the video and stuff, while I'm trying to assemble it, and then I might make mistakes, so I'll have to do a retake. But to do a retake, it means that I've got to undo what I've just done and redo it again. So I might have to kind of like take some pieces apart from the puzzle, or unscrew some screws and then redo it again. And so it's a lot of hassle. If I wasn't planning on making a video of assembling this, it would have been assembled by now. It would have been assembled not that long after I received it. Here's a Witeden 2x2x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not sure if this is the off-centre turning one. But yeah, when solving this or trying to scramble it, it just kind of falls apart. And there's another 2x2x N by Witeden, which also falls apart. Some of them don't, but some of them do. So yeah, I think all I need to do is just kind of like glue the pieces on it, and it should be fine. Here we have a Witeden Octahedral Mix-Up 1, I think it is. So with some of the Witeden Mix-Up shape mods, when you're turning layers, pieces can catch, and when that happens, pieces can just end up like just falling off quite easily. So a couple of the pieces have fell off this, and I don't know exactly where they belong. I mean, there's two parts here for both pieces, but you know, which one of these pieces goes on that one, and like how should it be orientated. If I was to just like stick these back on, chances are the puzzle will be unsolvable. And it's not like I can disassemble the whole puzzle and then assemble it back into its solved state, because these inner parts of the puzzle are scrambled, so it means I'm going to have to take off all of the pieces and then solve like the inner puzzle, and then I can assemble it back into its solved state. And obviously the pieces that easily come off, I'll glue them into place. I've already done this with another Wheaton mix-up shape mod. Can't remember which one it is. Here we have a mod that I was doing quite a long time ago, and for whatever reason I just kind of got distracted and I've never really got back to it since then. Basically what I've been trying to make is like a bandaged Megaminx. So you know, so I've been like kind of gluing pieces together, filling in the gaps with like milliput and sanding the milliput down. Yeah, so as you can see, it's not finished. Basically what I was going to do after like kind of sanding everything, you know, filling all the parts that need to be filled, I was going to like spray paint it black and then put the assemble it and put the bandaged stickers onto it. Here we have the Dian Guhong V1. I tried tensioning it and one or two of the threads were stripped, so I do have another core that I can use. Why I've completely taken it apart, I honestly don't know. There must have been some reason for it. Here's another Loncrane Broxton water puzzle for me to practice on. Z-Cube timer, which is just really glitchy. The only reason why I've not thrown this away is because I'm thinking maybe there is a way of fixing it. If there is, I've got absolutely no idea how to do it. So maybe I could ask for some advice online or something. Maybe go into some electronics forum or whatever. The Hello Kitty keychain 3x3. Yeah, because it's so old, some of the stickers are losing the stickiness and they're falling off it, so I need to reapply them onto the puzzle, use some like double-sided tape or whatever to do that. The pillowed YJ glow-in-the-dark. Now when I got this, one of the pieces were broken, so you can see we've got a missing piece there, and this is the piece that fits in there. So basically this piece, it should have a stalk on it, but when I received this, the stalk had already snapped off it. So I did actually stick the stalk back onto this with some, I think it's in there, the stalk. So I did stick the two pieces together with super glue, and it held up really great. You know, I was able to like scramble and solve this several times, and then one day it just came apart again. So either I'll try and find some stronger glue to fix these pieces together, or maybe I could just use a soldering iron to kind of melt the plastic a bit and then stick the two pieces together that way. But even though it's not one of the best 7x7s, I still think it turns good enough, and I just really like the way it looks. I like the way, you know, I like the fact that it's pillowed and it's a glow in the dark. Here's a Dian Lingyun, same story as a story for the Guhong. And you can see there's my two spare cores there, so I can repair this puzzle and this puzzle with both of these cores. Here is the I've got the name written down because I can't remember it. What's it called? Pentaprisma. And yeah, I've not stickered this yet for the same reasons for why I haven't stickered that one yet. Oh, managed to catch it before it hit the floor. Here is the MF8 Curvicopter Plus 3x3. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in this because for one, the centres always fall through, and you can see one of the centres has fallen through there. There is something you can do to fix this, to stop it from happening. There was a topic on the Twisted Puzzles forum and someone was talking about like using bits of straw or something underneath the centres to support them. And that's not the only reason why I'm disappointed in this. The other reason is because it's just, I was expecting this to be a lot more difficult to solve than the regular Curvicopter, but it's not. You basically solving this, it's like solving a really simplified 3x3 and a normal Curvicopter. So yeah, this is some, if I ever do fix this, I will probably sell it on eBay, because I've already got a regular Curvicopter and I've got plenty of 3x3s, so, and this is not really any different to solve. So here is the MF8 13th anniversary commemorative Pentultimate. Yeah, I was trying to solve it one day and a big kind of split happened all the way through the middle, and it basically came apart in two halves. Having a bit of an avalanche here. So you can see there. Not that much left to show now in the bag. The CubeView DIY Chromium cube. You know, I've not assembled this for the same reason why I've not assembled the Master Square one yet. More pieces for the Bagua cube. Some more again. And then this is the last bit. Yeah, I was trying to make a mod with a 4x4 to make it look like a 5x5 and have all of the stickers silver on it, so it'd be like a higher ordered version of the Moser non-fully functional 4x4, which is basically a 3x3 which has been made to look like a 4x4, and all of the stickers are silver on it. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So there are all my puzzles, which either need to be fixed, assembled, or stickered. There's quite a lot there. Oops. Yeah, many future projects. Thanks for watching.